First guest tonight is a fine director and a talented comedian. He can be seen this Saturday night at the new, what's the new Carolines? It's not the old, no, it's the brand new Carolines, located at the Seaport here in New York. And for those too cheap to pay the cover, it will be carried live on Showtime Cable. Please welcome David Steinberg. David.
Thank you so much for being here. We have similar attire tonight.
Not bad.
Yeah. How you been?
Real good. How about yourself?
You gonna be at this Caroline's deal working live?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
For an hour, 2 hours? What do you have to do?
No, an hour.
Yeah.
54 minutes, something like that.
Now, when you do that, do you think to yourself, I wish I was directing? And when you're directing, do you say to yourself, geez, I wish I was
Exactly.
doing the stand-up?
Yeah, if it goes badly, I'm a director.
Yeah.
You know, it's as simple as that.
Yeah. Do you enjoy the directing pretty well?
I do, yeah. I mean, when you're directing a show like the Newhart Show, I mean, it's just so much fun.
What about commercials?
I like commercials. I like them. I'm proud of my commercials. You know, I like the ones that I've done, and they give you a pretty good world view, in a way. You know, right now there is something that's going on television I'm sure you've heard about, and that is that television is getting very moral in that they're not allowing condom ads on TV.
Right.
This is incredible for the networks to take this stand. You know what I mean? I watched the Two Mrs. Grenvilles, in which...
that was here. Was that here on NBC?
Yeah, that was NBC.
It was an NBC show.
And really, Anne Margaret was heaving her luscious silicone breasts at the television.
Now, how do we know?
Well, I don't know. I'm taking a guess.
Oh, I'm taking a guess. All right.
Well, you could tell. Usually, you can tell silicone breasts because when they lie down, they just sort of look straight up like that. And they defy gravity in a very unnatural
way. Like a topographical map of the Andes or something.
Yes,
yeah.
right. Yeah. That's right. So, but mine is all speculation. You understand.
That would be a good rumor, by the way.
Well, you can have it.
We could get John on that downstairs.
You can mention it to John. He'll be a lot happier about that than the Chuck Connors rumor. So I watched Anne Margaret. They 6 minutes, 6.5 minutes, 8 minutes before they got to bed, right? The sex is blatant all over television, and they're saying we can't do the condom ads because it's bad for the kids. Religious group would object and all that. So I think that the problem is they don't really understand. The advertising community hasn't gotten a hold of condom ads. First of all, the word condom is distancing.
Yeah.
It's remote.
It's sort of odd and sterile.
It's not a good, and prophylactic is too medicinal.
Yeah.
They need to use the word that we're all thinking. You see, they should use rubbers.
Rubbers.
Right, if
rubbers,
you say
sure.
rubbers, because rubbers
Once you say it, you do feel a sense of liberation.
Not only that, you do, right?
Rubbers, yeah.
You see? And rubbers are friendly. You know,
user-friendly.
Well, they are. You know. That's right. So I'll tell you something. I don't like to give away million-dollar ideas. But I'm going to give you...
Well, who does?
A lot of us don't. But here is a million-dollar idea, and if someone does use it, I just want you to remember that I gave it to you here.
You were the inspiration.
I was the inspiration. I thought about this.
Okay.
If you want to get these condom ads on television, here is the idea.
All right.
Condom light. I'm telling you. We go into business, David, and we sell condom lights. All you need is a spokesman, right? You get John Madden. Right? So, it'll be John Madden for condom lights. I took her home. Boom. I took out the condom. Boom. We made love. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, it's perfect. You see, and you can explore the possibilities. But I would like to see the guy. Who's that guy? The silly-looking person. Khayyam, the guy who does the Remington.
Oh, Victor Khayyam.
Victor
he owns the.
Yeah. So he could say,
right.
I like condom light so much, I bought the whole company.
Yeah.
You know, he can say, buy my condom light. They will give satisfaction or your money back. He likes to laugh in the middle. Back. He does that. And then, really, if you really want to sell condoms, I don't want to belabor it, but I do like the subject matter. If you want, give it to the government. Take the most serious person, like Edwin Meese. he would have the best approach. He would probably go, "Hi, I'm Edwin Meese. You may not know it, but I'm wearing a condom." You see, there are many ways
What a
to say.
poisoning image that brings to mind.
I hope so.
Yeah, and then you could get into that whole thing, tastes great, less filling.
Well,
and you just,
Don't make me come up there.
How to take a work of art
Yeah,
and make it into a piece of sleeve.
I guess I did that
No,
for
you
you,
did
didn't I? We got to do a commercial. We'll be back here with David Steinberg. David Steinberg. Anything in the news that you want to mention?
Yeah,
Anything
I was
you've
really
been
disappointed to
ruminating
hear
about?
last week that Liberace is gay. That was a big shock to me. You know, Sandy Kenyon. Have you ever watched this guy on the CNN News?
Oh, that's right. He does show business little capsule
Little
reports.
capsule, yeah. He was
Has
reporting.
a nice voice.
We went, Lee Liberace, a lifelong bachelor. You know, I want to say, Sandy, you know, have you ever seen this guy's act? You know, he flies around in sequins and like Peter Pan.
Yeah,
And, you know, what does Sandy think? He's living in a Winnebago with a wife and 2 kids. You know? It's all right to say Liberace's gay. You know, some of us don't care,
Right.
but they have to make a big thing out of it.
But technically, I guess he was a lifelong bachelor.
Yes, he was. Technically, that's right. Sandy wasn't wrong about that.
No, that's true.
Right. The news is so interesting these days.
Pretty colorful bachelor.
Yes, a flamboyant bachelor. Yeah, that's all he was. Now, I love that People magazine, one of the great responsible feats of journalism this week, have put Mark David Chapman on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that incredible
It's a
to
little
you?
bizarre, yeah.
I mean, really, that is just amazing to me, you know? I mean, how long before we see this guy in the Secret Square on Hollywood Squares, you know? I mean, is the world going a little crazy? Are we going to have Assassin's Week and, you know, maybe put Hinckley in one square and Mark David Chapman and Sirhan, you go across and you get all... I mean, you know, it sounds like I'm making these great leaps, but there is this,
No,
you know,
that's right.
what did he put him on the cover? To tell his side of the story? You know?
Yeah.
I don't really understand that.
Yeah. Well, that's America, though. That's all part of it.
Yeah,
Capitalism at work, right there.
Yeah. Have you watched America, the series?
I've seen, you know, a little hunk here and a little hunk there, but I'll tape it then to watch it over the weekend.
Yeah. I feel sorry for Christopherson. Yeah, he because Christopherson's a terrific person, but he's caught in this bind. You see, he obviously did the series for money, right?
Right.
And now he's embarrassed by its political point of view, so now he was at a meeting with Gorbachev. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. And there was Gorbachev, and sitting in there were all these Russians, and Christopherson, you know. You know, it's just mine. Does Gorbachev like me and Bobby McGee, you think? Freedom's just another word for capitalist pig. Is that the way they sing it? So you've got poor Chris. You know, my attitude is so much healthier than Chris, which is you do everything for money.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure. You might as well be upfront about it and go
You don't
ahead.
apologize.
Yeah.
You know, it's so comfortable to sell out.
Yeah.
And some people have just such a problem with it.
Yeah.
And I see, you know, Chris is, you know, so displaying his liberal credentials. And, you know, he's politically on the right side.
How much longer does the show go on? It runs through Labor Day or something? That's in America?
Yeah, America. Yeah.
It's like 14 and a half
Yeah,
hours.
well, I think on Saturday night they changed the lead. Instead of Christopherson, they had the Beastie Boys. You know? And, a new philosophy, you know, sort of not quite taxation without representation, but you got to fight for the right to party. Is, an interesting Beastie Boys point of view on America. It's just endless. It is endless and not too exciting for me.
Tell me about the big show Saturday night. Now, I think this is a really good idea, this thing you guys are doing.
Oh, well, thank you. It is the new Carolines, so it's a
brand new.
So
please, if you're going to go, don't make the mistake of going to the old.
No, you'll just see some other comedian there.
You'll be disappointed.
Yeah, right. This is the new Caroline. Live is the thing that makes it real interesting because, as you know, there is such a thing as a bad audience.
Oh, yeah.
So we hope we get a great audience.
It's a live nightclub show.
Yes, a live nightclub show, which is rarely done these days.
And it's tough. I mean, people who master that art form are very, very good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And it's also exciting because, as you say, you just don't know what's going to happen.
No, you don't know where I do talk to the audience a lot. I don't know what's out there. It's largely improvisational, and
Yeah, I don't recall ever recently, certainly having seen a live nightclub act anywhere, except in a nightclub, of course, but not on TV.
No. This will be the first.
Well, I hope it's a big success for you. That'll be Saturday night at the New Carolines here in New York City. Gee, Dave, it's always a pleasure to have you
Thanks,
here.
David.
Come back anytime. David Steinberg. We'll be back, kids.